I'm John Martell with Mohave Electric Cooperative. Just want to let you guys know, you may have heard, we're looking to build a gas-fired power plant out in the Fort Mohave area. We really need it for reliability and affordability of our 38,000 members. We're going to have a town hall on Monday at Los Lagos Golf Course, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. I just wanted to make sure the public hears about it and the council as well.
My name is Bob Hooker. I live on South Vanderslice in Fort Mohave. Good morning. You know all the health and safety risks from a gas-fired peaker plant that have been presented time and time again. I don't know if these are being ignored or there are personal agendas keeping you from making an intelligent, ethical, and legal decision. So in case you don't know, have forgotten, or are just ignoring it, let me cite for you from the county website the purpose of the Planning and Zoning Commission. Quote, purpose, the requirement for a Planning and Zoning Commission is contained in state statute, Arizona Revised Statute 11-802, as are the Commission's duties. The Commission's primary duty is to advise the Board of Supervisors in managing the orderly growth and physical development of Mohave County and to protect the health, safety, morals, and general welfare of its citizens. The Commission will make changes to further the public interest, but will not alter plans or review regulations solely for any individual group or organization for their personal caprice, convenience, or profit, end quote. Seems pretty straightforward to me. So what happened to get us to this point? During the December 4th meeting, there was a lengthy discussion between the supervisors and Tim Walsh of Planning and Zoning regarding BOS Resolution number 2023-223. But there seemed to be a lot of confusion and talking in circles. The only thing that was clear was that Planning and Zoning failed to follow procedures in a timely fashion 3 years ago to revert the parcel back to residential status. So, number one, Planning and Zoning shouldn't have allowed the application by MEC to go to the Board of Supervisors at all. If Planning and Zoning had pulled the records when they initially received the request, as they should have, they would have realized this was a huge problem because the processes and procedures were not followed correctly and in a timely manner. They should have processed the original zoning change and brought all paperwork up to date. Then MEC would have been advised that due to a process error, the property legally had to go back to residential status, and MEC would have to start all over with the zoning process. So number two, being that the whole mess got to the Board of Supervisors and it was totally unclear as to the proper procedures, there shouldn't have been a motion to vote on the resolution. An executive session should have been called immediately to have further discussion with the attorney and Tim Walsh, because by this time it became a legal issue for everyone involved. If they didn't want to call an executive session, the board could have called for a continuance and not accepted any motions to move forward with a vote. Planning and Zoning could have then gone back, rectified the situation, and notified MEC they'd have to start all over with the zoning process. So what do we do now? The only way to resolve this problem now is for Planning and Zoning to submit a rescission of their previous recommendation to the Board of Supervisors for approval of the resolution. This would in turn rescind the Board of Supervisors' decision to grant approval. This is all predicated on the admission of Planning and Zoning that procedure was not followed 3 years prior and the parcel must be returned immediately.
How tall is Statutes? 65 feet. No, we have an airport right there. Little municipal airport.
Yes, you don't